Alright folks, I'm now ready. I hope you're ready too. Welcome back. I'm Arcandy. We're gonna continue to mess around with the Metroid suit like we did yesterday. Yesterday we found some very interesting things. We found that it was possible to reverse enter, or that's kind of a weird thing to say, to backdoor, if that even makes sense for Corpius. But we got soft like yesterday. If we kill Corpius with Metroid suit, we can one-shot the boss straight up with Hyper Beam, but it soft locks us when we are about to acquire the Eon Gauge for the Phantom Cloak. So yeah, I guess that's an issue with the Metroid suit, because we don't actually have the ability to use the Eon Gauge. But I have in the past collected Flash Shift, and that has worked, so I'm unsure what the problem is with that. Now, we also experienced a bunch of crashes yesterday. Anytime I step onto an elevator, the game crashes. In current patch, the game crashes if I step on an elevator whose pair is in a region that I have not explored. For example, in current patch, I should have been able to enter Yellow Teleportal, because we've already been to Diron. But if I were to step on the Cyan Portal, for instance, Cyan Portal is linked to another Cyan Portal in Barania. I have not explored Barania, so in current patch, I would crash if I stepped into the portal as well. Now, in Legacy, any portal seems to be crashing the game. I assume that's because I have not explored all the regions in the game. So I want to try out two things. I want to see if revealing those regions is going to allow me to use all the teleports for free. And if that is the case, I'm probably going to come back here and actually save the game again, so I can actually use the teleporters for convenience, because I'm going to have to do some very crazy, weird, slow-ass routing to be able to make it to the other areas with the Metroid suit, because we cannot use grapple blocks or grapple doors. I would have to clip them or find another way through which I don't actually have to do that. And that's gonna pose a problem getting into Gavarin, because there is no route into Gavarin, I think, that does not require at least one grapple pull. No, actually, maybe I can do it in Diron. Actually, maybe Diron is the only way. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I also want to try to collect Space Jam. No, I do have Space Jam, but it's just that I guess Darren will do. Darren has an entrance to Gavin, that's fine. But if you go from Barania, you always have to go through at least one grapple door or grapple block. Because I haven't been to the area, I wasn't able to remove one of the grapple blocks in there. So yeah, it will always require clipping through a bunch of grapple doors. Going from Hanubia would not require that. But going back there would require doing several clips, because we're in the escape now. And going through Farina, I also would have to clip through a grapple block. I mean, it's not a problem, I can do that, I just don't want to. And also in Barania, we don't have access to the Emmy zone, so we cannot use invincibility to cheese the clip, so that's kind of boring. So, the other thing I want to do is I want to try to collect Flash Shift and come back here and see if if somehow we can defeat Corpius without getting soft locked. With that said, let's go ahead and start doing stuff. I want to start by trying to fix the teleporters and not have them crash. So I think the only way I can do that is going through Cataris, which I do not have the Varia suit. I don't have any of the suits. I should probably get at least gravity suits so I can just move around easily in the future if I want to explore stuff. But the first thing I want to do is just minimal amount of messing with the game world so that I can keep a save file that hasn't messed too much. It's just something special going in with Metroid Suit in the main game. Yo, Prince, thank you for the good luck. Yesterday we found some fun things. We actually we discovered that it is possible to tilt clip into the Corpus arena with grapple and home buffer. Well, and of course spider magnet. So it would be possible to do it in Atari 1 if you could get early grapple. Not that I found anything else to get from that, but you would at least skip the cutscene, so cool. Interesting how it's the gravity suit and loading cutscene. It's pretty fun because we didn't actually collect gravity suit. Like, technically I only have power suit. I don't have neither Varia suit nor gravity. So it's kind of weird that it shows gravity. I guess that's like the whatever flag the game's looking into has determined that, yeah. I was trying to do Hell Pseudo from down here, see if I could make it work. I'm actually gonna give it a couple attempts on that. It might barely be possible to. It would actually be a major shortcut if I could do that. It does work, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, but this thing. No. What does Hyper Beam not destroy? Hyper Beam does not destroy grapple doors, grapple blocks, and storm missile thingies. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Justin? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, thanks. I hope you two are doing well. Nice to see you here. So those are a few things that are very inconvenient that Hyper Beam does not destroy. Just the fact that you can't destroy storm missile locks with Hyper Beam is tragically bad. The worst really is grapple blocks and grapple doors, because the fact that you're not able to destroy them means you have to clip through. And because we're actually playing in a legacy patch, I can use invincibility to cheese a lot of those clips. Except in Barania, which this is something you obviously couldn't do in current patch, right? So this would require another thing to work, right? Damn it. So either I ceiling clip there. Actually, why don't I do that? It's not actually a ceiling clip. I think I can just do that. I'm assuming it would be way too inconvenient, but it would clean up. The Hyper Beam be a lot easier. There are some things that would be a lot easier, yes, because Hyper Beam can destroy even pitfall blocks, like you do in Escape. There are actually a couple of pitfall blocks we don't normally destroy in Escape, where you can dash melee over them just before the run up to the Shrine Spark elevator. You actually do a dash melee through some of those pitfall blocks, but you can destroy pitfall blocks with Hyper Beam. So the fact that you have Hyper Beam can enable you to collect some abilities in very much unintended and unthinkable ways. It's pretty fun. As for being fast, yeah, it would be fast for some things, but because you cannot use Storm Missile anymore, you would have to either do some disgusting, horrible, terrible clips to make up for that. And because you don't have grapple beam, you have to clip anywhere that requires you to go through a grapple door. So in the end, it's just not worth it at all. But it would have made some pickups a lot nicer to collect. Not to mention it would create some pretty cool routing, I imagine. But yeah, the grapple beam and storm missile stuff is just not worth it. If you think that, okay, what if I use storm missile and grapple beam to open those passages before I get Metroid Suit, then you might as well just do cleanup with the regular abilities before you get, well, you wouldn't even get Metroid Suit at that point, right? So yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but yeah. Let's see if I can pull this off. Hey, we done it. It's actually very easy to clip into ceilings that have these slopes like this, because as long as you're deep enough into the wall, you just go through. If it was like a corner, you couldn't do that. You'd have to do a diagonal spark. But these actually make ceiling clips very, very easy. It's a shame that Hanubi is not shaped like that. Oh. Yeah, I haven't done that. I mean, I can always wall clip, right? Oh, I guess now I have to wall clip. I don't have. I don't have Phantom Cloak. What if Samus just stepped forward on the accident and climbed around the door? Wouldn't that be great? It actually wouldn't work. It actually wouldn't work. But Arcane, how do you know if that would work? You can't even do it. No, there are actually ways to make Samus move in the in the Z-axis. Let's call it that's not the Z-axis. It would be like the X-axis or whatever. Anyway, we're talking about the axis where Samus would move into or away from the screen, right? It is actually possible to make Samus move in those directions, yes. I can show it to you if we get to a place that would allow that. Which I think there's not much of that in Catarys. Yeah, but I'm sure, yeah, we'll find some places where we can do that. Oh yeah, also, something I want to try. It doesn't work from behind, but it should work from here. Yeah. That's a new find that I didn't know, and we did yesterday. You can actually use Hyper Beam. You can actually use Hyper Beam to push wide beam blocks. Funnily enough, it cannot be used to open wide doors, like the ones at Wide Beam, like the one at the entrance to Morph Ball. Yeah. I think I actually haven't... I didn't even try to destroy that one. But anyway. So yeah, you can actually move in that direction. It's very specific. It's not something you can do just about anywhere. But what happens is that you're only visually moving in that direction for the most part. Because the game is still 2D, it doesn't matter if Samus is aligned with the world or if she's like displaced far into the screen or away from the screen. The collision checks are still done in 2D against using just the 2D coordinates. So it doesn't really matter if Samus is displaced because yeah, the game still does the collision checks properly. Also, this is going to be a pretty fun wide block pull. Yeah, that was pretty fun. All right, so my first mission is to... Oh. Yeah. Hyper Beam is so cool, man. Wow. That was that. Oh no. I would like to. Well, let's get some invincibility. First try. It worked. This is what I really like about Legacy. The ability to trivialize all these clips is so nice, dude. Alright, I only have one E-Tank because I didn't collect anything else. So things are a little monk-ass. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is just collect Gavarin. I'm not sure if I can collect a one, or I mean maybe I can, but it's gonna require at least one clip because the final door that leads into Elan is a grapple door, so it's kind of unfortunate. Does the game die here or no? I hope not. What's up, DJ Cosmo 5? YSM is not turning around when she spin jumps. Oh, you have discovered the wonders of Bomohe's Q. It's not something you can easily tell when you have Screw Attack, but I didn't actually collect Screw Attack in this playthrough, so you can actually see that happening. See? It's because I have a glitch called Bomohe's Q activated. It prevents you from changing directions while in midair. That's why we can make Samus turn around like this, and she's not changing direction. She's still facing into the screen, right? That's it. See, it would be so nice if you could just destroy grapple blocks like that. But it doesn't work. So here's one problem we have. There is a way I can actually clip up into the door that leads to Elan. Yeah, there is a way to do that. It's right here. Last I checked, it's a 7-tile clip. I'm not sure. Let's try. Oh, I messed up the... Either I messed up the setup or touching the ceiling made it weird. We'll try again. Also, what is Legacy Patch and what is it like? Is it a mod or what? No, it's not a mod. Legacy Patch is an old patch. The game currently is in version 2.1.0. I am playing in version 1.0.2. I don't have any mods installed whatsoever. This is just an old version of the game. Version 1.0.2, you can see up there. Right up there below the game's title. Why do I have this version? Because I didn't upgrade. I didn't update to current patch. So we call legacy patches to all of the old patches that had the invincibility glitch. Invincibility was something that allows to do some incredible things, but Nintendo patched it, so current patch does not have access to that. Might be a little too low. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's a 7-tile clip. Which means I need to do this setup and add an additional 1 frame advance. Which is pretty hard to do. Back when I first discovered, well, not when I first discovered, back when home buffer was discovered and I first realized that it was possible to do 7 tile clips, I was testing that stuff raw without the setups. And it was annoying. Oh, I messed up. Okay, I need to. Maybe I've done it. Nope, that didn't even work. I didn't even set up correctly. Oh. Wow, I did it! Yo, I actually did it! Oh. And somehow using Hyper Beam from inside there opened up the super door. Nice. Okay, that's very cool. Problem. I have to do another clip in a row. Oh. What if... I could go and get invincibility and get a checkpoint, because if I have to do that 7 tile clip again, I want to not waste too much time doing the stuff I want to do, right? So I might just do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna come in here just to grab a checkpoint. We can't actually use super missiles. I mean, we can use super missiles for 2 seconds or so. As soon as I press... Oh, wait. Well, the game didn't let me use missiles because I actually didn't have any missiles. I actually had to collect at least 1 missile tank so that the game would let me use missiles. And now I've lost the ability, so yeah, cool. Okay. Trust. Right. Oh my god, another freaking grapple door. Trust, please. Oh, nice. I probably didn't have to do a lot of this gymnastics, but like yesterday, I lost over an hour with resets to checkpoint because the game kept crashing and I kept dying. I don't want to repeat that today. Dead. And I love Metroid Suit boss fights. Okay, we got invincibility, so now the clips are free. I lost skew. Come on. We're back. Alright, I'm still gonna have to do a proper clip on the way back, but at least this should make everything a lot easier. So, we're gonna reveal Elan, and then I'm gonna go back down to reveal Barania, and once we have that, I should be able to use the teleporters again. Should. Again, should. You never know. Never know when this game is gonna decide to crash. Very much hope it doesn't just randomly crash. Alright, now I'm just gonna go back. I only wanted to reveal the area. That's it. Now, there is still a chance that the game crashes if not all teleporters are discovered. But at the very least, I think we should be okay if the areas are revealed. At the very least. Yeah, I wouldn't want to release the X, so I just came back. It might have been a little too early. Okay, but it works. 3 tile clips are pretty lenient. I like that. Alright, we're gonna be in Barania in just a sec, and conveniently Barania has a save room right there, like right where I'm gonna go in. So we're gonna grab that save, and then I'm gonna try to stuff myself into the CN portal. I'm gonna have to do a couple clips to get there probably, which is not ideal. I actually have a lot of clips to do to make that happen. I don't like that. Maybe I'll actually just come back to Gavrin and do this, because I have to do several clips in a row to be able to get there. And from up here, I can't even shine sync clip. It has to be door clips. And I obviously cannot tilt clip because I don't have grapple anymore, so that also doesn't help. I could have used tilt clip because we got this, but no grapple, no deal. Alright. I'm hoping I'm not destroying this save beyond redemption, but this is the only thing I can do. It'd be really nice if we could actually, you know, get tilt. There were other ways to get tilt without grapple beam. Oh, actually, we should be able to clip here. Maybe. Okay, this might actually be possible, and I might not even need to map buffer or anything, because the grapple block is just 2 tiles. Oh, unless... No, it might actually not be possible. I believe I've tested this before, but I think the middle point of the grapple block is solid, so we probably won't be able to, but let's try, just in case. Yeah, it is solid. That won't do. Unlucky. I'm gonna have to check the Brainy map. Maybe there's a... If there was like a one clip solution to this problem, I wouldn't mind doing that over going back to Gavern. It seems that there isn't though. I still have to clip through at least one grapple door and then do a diagonal spark. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what happens. I've already saved the game. Let's see what happens if I just try to take one of the teleporters now. I'm gonna go back to Gavern and do that. I think that because all the areas are revealed, we should be okay. But there's the element of surprise, obviously. Again, this is something that can be an issue in current patch. It's more stable. If you use teleportals that you've revealed already, it's okay. But if you try to teleport into an area, like if you use it again, if you use a teleporter whose match is in an area that's not revealed in the map, like taking Sand Portal from Farini to Barani, but you don't have Barani revealed. In current patch, that would actually cause the game to crash. But if you teleport it from another place that has the other teleport revealed, even if all areas are not revealed, that would still be fine. That is actually kind of an important fix. Like in a casual playthrough, it's probably impossible to reach the end game while skipping areas. But it's certainly not impossible to reach the end game without revealing all teleporters. It's very likely that he won't reveal all the teleporters anyway. Oh, I lost skew, but probably okay. I don't need skew right now. I hope I don't. You know, it's actually a lot more freeing to play the game without skew. I don't have to worry about a lot of things. I can just play the game normally without worrying about when will I lose this stage. Oh no. Yo, this is a... Coming up is one thing that is pretty cool about Metroid Suit. You cannot do this without Metroid Suit. This little shortcut here through the pitfall block. This is only possible with Metroid Suit. So verdict is we can now teleport to other places. That's all I wanted to know. That is very cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have fixed the crashing. We are secretly working for Metroid's team. Mercury's team. Damn. Kappa. Anyway. So, because I can now teleport, maybe I should try to teleport to Atari just to see if the game is gonna accept that. Are we actually out of the woods or not? I think we might be good. I just want to be out of Barania. We don't even have access to invincibility there. Or at least there is no known form of invincibility in Barania. Because we have two ways to get it. One is the Ami doors, and two is it requires the Ami, but it's that that one-time block in Artaria. Alright, let's save right here. This is where the magic happens. So let's save right here. Alright, this is gonna make my life a lot easier. Cyan portal and green is actually revealed? Huh. Did the game just reveal these portals even though I... But didn't reveal orange. So it revealed green because... Well, I have been to... I mean, because I used green, right? But it revealed cyan. I have never been to cyan. I mean, I also have not used this. I have seen this portal, but I have not revealed it. Can I teleport there? The game's just gonna crash on me. Okay, no, it's not crashing. What? What? I wonder what happens if I try to take orange teleportal now. I'm gonna try to do that. If this doesn't crash, I'm gonna try to do that. We do have a save, so it's okay. Yesterday, though, I lost over an hour to crashes and having to replay the game up to escape and Metroid suit highs. It was so annoying. Yeah, by the way, because we have Metroid suit, we can actually reverse enter cyan from here. Well, as soon as I can go through that tunnel. Do I not have red? How can I not have... Oh, yeah, I don't have red. Oh, this is awkward. If I teleport to purple, I'll die. I also don't have blue. I guess I can teleport to green and take orange from Gavin. Okay, guess we'll do that. This is another thing that could have been very nice to have in 100% and all bosses maybe. It might still have a place in all bosses. I have to be honest, I have not really considered Metroid suit for all bosses. I mean I have, but I've come to the conclusion that it's more trouble than it's worth, especially when it comes to dealing with the blue Emmy. It is possible, but any fails are disgustingly bad. But yeah. The ability to teleport anywhere would be insane for routing. Oh, why am I getting speed? What? Dude, no, not the slide. Wait, I have to open it from this side, right? It's open. This could still crash the game. We don't have revealed in... Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, well... I think I'm just gonna skip that and collect Flash Shift. And if we take green, we are able to directly collect Flash Shift because it's right there. See how convenient the teleporters can be if you're allowed to use any of them? In all bosses, you don't actually need to do anything with Storm Missile. You can destroy SQ. There's a way to leave SQ without having to use Storm or Grapple or anything, because you can destroy Pitfall blocks. But when it comes to dealing with Drog, because you have lots of grapple doors, it's a big bother. And then Ice Emmy is terrible. So yeah. Okay, we have acquired Flash Shift. Let's see if the game will stump us or not. No. As expected, we're fine. This is one of the joys of playing with Metroid Suit in the base game. Because we don't have the Eon Gauge, we have unlimited flash hits. There's no cooldown even. Yo, what's up, Robbie? How's it going? The downside to this is that flash shift is only available until the next cutscene we watch, or until we transition areas. So you can only have this in Braenia. Wow. Oh, I died, damn. I wasn't supposed to die. Well, now I've lost flash shift. It was fun while it lasted, chat. Can you do this with space jump? I guess not. Oh. Oh, come on. Let me through. But here you're watching food YouTube videos and games. You? Well, I am streaming. Playing games, but I'm doing good. We are messing around with the Metroid Suit. Just having some fun, it's all. Is it annoying? Oh wait, I should open the door before I spark so that I have time to get there before it closes. Maybe. Probably won't have time, but we'll try. No. No, I didn't even touch the shutter. Okay, that works. I am gonna try to do that again. No, come on. Oh no, this is annoying. Okay, game beat me. I'm just gonna take the other side, fine. Well, I did lose flash shift, so I don't think anything much is gonna change, but what if I try to do Corpus now? This is something that it's kinda tough to see what would happen. So even in current patch, I was able to acquire flash shift and just flash shift indefinitely because we apparently don't have the ungauge anymore. And I guess it shouldn't really make a difference because we do collect flash shift in Legacy any percent without having Phantom Cloak, and we still have the limited use of flash shift. So it's not the fact that we didn't collect or that we don't have Phantom Cloak that determines that we have the Young Gauge or not. I think the Metroid Suit just loses the ability to have the Young Gauge. Oh. I got it. Nice. So are we still gonna get oh, also, can we defeat this guy with a power bomb? Nope. Bombs? No, come on. Oh, bombs are good. And I think that beats Scorpius because due to a very interesting property of stealing the Metroid suit. Chat, if you guys didn't know, when you steal the Metroid suit, you retain one of the properties you get from it in Escape. You are not so in Escape you are invincible to enemies, but if you steal the Metroid suit back into the regular game, you're not invincible. But you do one-shot enemies. You retain the ability to one-shot enemies with any of your damage sources. So all of our damage sources now can one-shot all enemies. So the soft lock we were getting was when we acquired the Eon Gauge. Immediately after this, a prompt. Right here. So yeah, we are soft locked. The game's just trying to upgrade for Eon compatibility, but it ain't. I mean, the game hasn't crashed. You can at least see that there's that white highlight in the minimap, so the game's still running. It just, I guess it's just not good. So the answer to my questions for today are: yes, you can use teleporters as soon as you reveal all the areas. I'm not sure about a LUN being necessary, but I thought, it might be. It's one area as well. Even though it doesn't actually have any teleporters to it, but yeah. And the other question is, would collecting Flash Shift before getting Phantom Cloak change anything? And the answer, I guess, is no. So if you come back here with Metroid Suit, it's soft lock. I guess no matter what you do. There's another thing I do want to try though, regarding Mr. Corpius. Let's see. I want to try to enter the arena and leave, and just see what happens if I do that. It's not going to be easy to do this unless I get invincibility. Then it's actually going to be feasible. Alright, this probably won't be a terribly long stream. I've already done most of what I wanted to do yesterday, but it seems like this Scorpius fight's a bit of a dead end. I was hoping to unearth something fun like the crate fight that even lets you do Moonball kind of for free. Not really, because you still have to play a lot of the game and steal the Metroid suit and do a lot of dumb BS to get there, but the part of the Moonball itself was pretty easy to do. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Scorpius has any of that. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so if I get the clip through, we can actually do this. No. Oh my god. Alright, we're through. Chad, the reason why this works, we saw yesterday, is that entering the fight in this way skips the initial cutscene. And in doing so, we don't lose invincibility coming here. So Corpus is my pet now. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh yeah, dude. Stab this. Oh, look at that! Look at that! You ever seen Corpus do that? It should technically be impossible to do that. Unless you have space jump. Which wouldn't be possible normally in this fight. Oh, Corpus. Alright, let's try to do the thing. Okay, cool, it worked. So, we have been to the boss fight. We still have invincibility. So what happens if I go back in there? I think if I go through here, I'll just lose invincibility again, right? Why did I take the top path? I could have just taken bottom. Oh well. No! Okay, it's fine. I can still clip again, don't have to redo the setup. It's kind of tough to line up with a one-tile block like this. No! God damn it. Well. Well, I'm gonna go to before the first clip. That's why I don't like to do tough clips twice in a row. Oh no, he actually checkpointed here. Oh. That's not gonna help, I think. I wanted to figure out a way to somehow remove the second cutscene so that we don't get soft locked. Alright. Huh? What happened? Did I die? Oh shoot. I died. But, it felt like it should have worked. What? I'm not sure what happened there. Did I? What did I do? It should have worked. Huh. Wait, am I not invincible? Oh, I am. Okay, this time it worked. I'm not sure what I did earlier, but this time it worked. So I have defeated the Idor enemy. What happens if I just will go in now? Do I still get a cutscene? I do. Oh! Oh, I can just leave! I was ready to clip, but you can just... you can just leave the fight? Oh, but it's closed now. But now you don't get a cutscene anymore for coming in. I'm gonna have to attract him to the other side of the room. Yeah, I shouldn't have invincibility anymore. Shoot, I didn't clip enough. This might actually work. Okay. So the door has unlocked again. Does it stay unlocked now, or no? Where do I get checkpointed if I go back now? And have I permanently deleted the cutscene? Because if I have, I should be able to come back here with invincibility for free next time. Oh, I didn't even get checkpointed. Has my work been all for naught? Ah. No, I didn't pause in time, damn it. Well, all I need to do is clip out after the cutscene so I can permanently delete it. Oh. Oh, I was running the wrong way. Please, that's my work. Okay, it worked. Cool. That is the longest load I've ever seen in my life. Alright, the good news is that I should now be able to retain invincibility and make all that clipping free. Let's test that. Yeah. Yeah, we can now keep invincibility. We can also just come and go. So now we can just do, oh, hey Mark, did I say hello to you? I might have just not said hello. I'm sorry if I didn't. I was just so distracted here. Welcome on in, Mark. Tuning in. Anything specific you're doing today? Yeah, we've already done a few things. Nothing very excited happening. Nothing very exciting happened. I mean, I'm gonna save the game. Because why not? After all that hard work, I wouldn't want to lose anything. So, the first thing I wanted to do was to explore all the areas I was missing, and that enabled me to use the teleporters without crashing. And the other was trying to collect Flash Shift before collecting Phantom Cloak. I still have the option to try and collect Pulse Radar, but I still think you can't use that with Metroid Suit anyway, and it probably isn't going to make a difference. I should try it though, just in case, but yeah. So, that's answered. Now I'm just messing around with Corpus and Invincibility and see if I can figure out a way to Delete the cutscenes. Is it even possible to ledge warp like this with skew active? I don't think I've ever tried to ledge warp with skew like this. Okay, whatever. That's gonna be really hard to do. So no cutscene coming in. We still have invincibility, of course. This is how you win at Corpus, chat. If you stay here, he'll never attack you. Easy. Yeah, this is how you beat Corpus. This is how you never get attacked. Just stay here. Easy. So, what do I actually do? We just skewed on Corpus. Look at that. Damn, did I just get lucky with that? Oh, there it is. This is that same skew we used to do on the purple Amy for gravity skip in Legacy. What if I reset the checkpoint when Corpus dies? Does that do anything? Probably not, right? Still there. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Corpus's hitbox is really weird. It's not like we didn't know this before, but based on that bomb not affecting anything, it should be pretty clear now. So if I let the cutscene play, will it change anything about the Young Gauge or nah? There's still another thing I want to try, and that would be actually ledge warping out of the arena the moment I kill Corpus. Just... yeah, that didn't do anything. We're still soft locked. That looks pretty badass with that suit. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get to see that often, do you, chat? Me neither. It's the first time I see that. What's up, Tyrannosaur? Get owned again. We've been getting owned. I'm just trying to figure out a way to bypass that cutscene. But I don't understand much of snapshot power transfers and stuff, and at this point, I don't think that's even something that we can really control because it's the cutscene that plays when you defeat the boss and you have to collect the ability. I don't think there's a way we can really bypass that. The only way would be if we already had the ability, I'm guessing. Because when we pick up abilities, like imagine you have Ice Missile and you go back and pick up Super Missile, you don't get any, like you don't get anything, like you don't even get the music playing. You just grab it as though it were like a recovery power up, and you're on your way. There's no 15-second interruption to your gameplay and stuff, right? So yeah. Wait, why did that power bomb not make any noise? Huh, that's very weird. Okay, good now. Oh wait, I need to check if I'm invincible. Oh well, if I'm not invincible... Oh yeah, no, I'm not invincible. Of course I'm not invincible. If I'm not invincible, I'll just die. Okay, I am invincible. Cool. Can I even ledge warp here? Because it's gonna be a massive pain to set up a ledge warp. I cannot do it outside. Oh, okay, it is possible. It's just gonna be really hard to do. Oh. It's gonna be so hard. Are we going to ledge warp from after the fight intro cutscene has played? Watch. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? Tyrannosaur, whatever do you mean? Hello? Get owned! Get owned! That's how. Okay. So earlier I was trying to figure out ways to remove that cutscene. It's removed. I can confidently say the cutscene has been removed. I do have negative like this. Boom. And now I have broken Omega Cannon. And now we got -3. When you have Metroid Suit and you have power bombs, but you do not have cross bombs, the game does not stop you from using power bombs as much as you like. Very weird, I know. But the moment you collect cross bombs, you're done. Yeah, cross bombs are an unfun ability, I know. Oh, I got it! I got one warp. I just have to do it again. Oh, but all I got is a space ball. Yeah, I think the power bomb ability may have been programmed expecting to work alongside cross bombs, right? Because you can only like as a casual player, you're supposed to have cross bomb before you have power bomb, and they share the same trigger button R, right? It must be something about the fact that the cross bomb is missing. The game might skip a check or two, including the ammo. I imagine. Okay, I can just go and try this, right? But I don't have a set way to know if... if I could go down exactly to a point where I can... How do I do this? Yo, that's it! Two? No? Three, not enough? I think four is our number, our magic number, chat. Yeah, that's it. I think we got it. Let's try. If it doesn't work, I'll just go back and whatever, right? No, I couldn't even unmorph. Damn it. I have to be faster. I think I have to unmorph just before the bomb goes off, because when it does go off and Corpus dies, my inputs are locked immediately. Is this even possible? We're about to find out. Tyrannosaur. So normally when you have the Metroid suit, you don't have ammo anymore. Yeah, maybe that's part of the Metroid suit deal, right? Because you cannot do that without the Metroid suit. That's true, yeah. I think supposedly you should be able to continue to use power bombs forever in the escape. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. Damn, I guess it should be possible, but I need to ledge warp just before the bomb goes off. Because yeah, I actually tried to unmorph, but the game didn't let me because Scorpius was already dead. So if I just ledge warp a moment before, it might not do anything, but if there's a chance that it works, then I have to do it right. I have tried in the past to ledge warp in the same frame that I do a room transition. And what happened was, for one frame, Samus was visible on the ledge, but the next frame she was transitioning into the room again. So it might just not be possible at all, but we're gonna try. Bomb HQ is so easy with the broken cannon, it's stupid. Alright, now let's get invincibility. Got it. Alright. Oh yeah, wait, the setup. Got him. Okay, we got another attempt. I think that's the cue for the warp. Oh, I didn't even get the ledge warp. I didn't even ledge warp. Damn. I didn't even ledge warp. To be fair, I haven't tried to ledge warp out of the arena without even killing Corpus. I should work on doing that before I commit to this, because if I keep doing this, I have to retry with resetting the game, and that's kind of slow and annoying to do. Let's figure out if the game doesn't break the ledge warp. First things first. What's the broken cannon useful for? So the broken cannon is very much useless, but it does allow... one, it allows you to do a very easy Bomohiscu setup, and I believe that you can do a Shine Sync clip as well with the cannon. I think if you press down, it can also make you clip. But yeah, is there a way to fix the broken cannon? Yeah. It alternates when you drop power bombs into the negatives. So, we still have positive bombs. I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna use another bomb. Now, we still have the beam. From this point onwards, if you have 0 or negative power bombs, you don't even have to actually drop the bomb. You just have to let it fully charge, like this. Alright, that has swapped us to the broken cannon. Wait, the first time I shot it was weird. It actually had some shots there. Anyway, if I do it again, I'll revert back to Hyper Beam. And so I can now basically switch between the two at will. So I'm gonna get Skew. Very weird. I think if I'm quick enough, I can sync. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's not like there's much we can actually do with this thing, because in Metroid Suit we don't have a grapple beam. And we have already expanded our Shine Spark, so there's no, you know, kind of tilt clip. But yeah, so the only way this would even be useful, this Shine Sync with the broken cannon would be useful, would be if you have invincibility and you're gonna try to clip through soft collision. But it would have to be soft collision that's not regular blocks, because the Shine Spark is gonna break it, obviously. Yeah, the only way to get the broken cannon is with the Metroid Suit in this way. At least that is known. Yeah. So, what do I want to do? Oh, yeah. I need to get invincibility. That's right. Oh, first try? In Rando, you can get the broken cannon if you get a beam or missile from an enemy. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could get the broken cannon other ways. It probably would never happen in the regular game, though. What does it look like if I actually get the thing? not like that. Spaceball. That's too early, that's not gonna be it. That should be it, but it isn't. That also wasn't it. Okay, that was it. I think I can see the visual cue now. No. Nope. That should be it. Yeah, okay. I got it now. Sam is gonna do that like rapid fall forward. By missile I mean super or I, it's not a tank. Oh, okay. So it's kinda rare-ish to get. Okay. Okay, but if it's beam or missile, it's maybe not that uncommon. Huh. So if you return to checkpoint, it probably fixes itself. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That is also not it. Nope, that is a space ball. That's it. Alright, let's see if I can warp back here from the fight. Okay, I can. Okay, I can warp back. It's just a matter of timing it. That's it. Alright. This time for real, chat. This time for real. No. No. I got it. I got it! Yes, I cannot pause the game. Listen, I still have the boss music. I cannot pause the game. I must have done something right because I cannot pause the game. So what happens if I go back in there? Oh, the game's messed up. Cool. But we're not actually... Oh. It's like camera lock. Huh. Damn it. I don't want to play through the game blind, but It is possible to mess with the game like that, yes. So what happened was I walked back into the arena. I didn't get the cutscene, but the game was, not sure what to do. The game just went black. Nothing happened. I think we may be onto something, folks. We may be onto something here. Why is Scorpius dying to one bomb? So, it's a very interesting mechanic feature that we get to retain from Escape. So, when you do Escape, you gain some special powers. One is you're immune to enemies. If you've ever played Escape, you know that if you like touched enemies, they die on you. It's like you're the monster now. Normally you touch the enemies and you take damage, but in the Escape they touch you and they die, right? And you also one-shot them with Hyper Beam, no questions asked, right? But if you leave the Escape back into the regular map, you don't get to retain that invincibility at all. And it's not really invincibility. You can't clip for free in the Escape anyway, so that's never... It's never like complete invincibility, right? But you would never be able to tell in the Escape that all of your damage sources are lethal. You can one-shot enemies from any damage source. But when you come out of the Escape, you get to retain that, if not the invincibility. So that means you can kill enemies with any ability as long as the enemy is not immune to that ability. So you could one-shot Golzuna with a bomb. You could one-shot Corpus with a bomb. You could destroy the Chosen Warriors with Screw Attack in one hit. Anything in one hit, really. And if an enemy is weak to your melee, you're gonna one-shot it with the melee as well. It's really fun. But most of the bosses are actually immune to your melee, so it's not gonna work for the most part. For instance, there's a big enemy... Oh yeah, I had to reset the game. I don't have SKU anymore. Oh, well. I mean, you'd probably know that this guy takes several shots to kill, but you can just one-shot with melee. There's a big guy that spawns here. I think it might be after releasing the X or something. Obviously, I haven't done that, so I can't, but yeah. Anyway, that should illustrate the point. If you do this to this enemy... So, it is known that suit upgrades will increase your melee damage. But Metroid Suit just increases all your damage to one-shotting everything. Basically, that's it. Very fun. I don't understand why the powerbomb sound gets muffled from this room. Yeah, let's try to do that again. Oh no, I want... Damn it, whatever. I wanted to check if I said the glitch. Nope. It was fake invincibility. Unlucky. Let's try again. Thankfully, I just get checkpointed at the door, so retrying is fast. That's it. Alright, let's do it again. This time... So... One thing that I could maybe have done would be to... I think it might count as defeating Corpus though. But maybe I should try to like leave into another area or save the game. Maybe I should duplicate the save file before I save over it though, doing this. Why am I even jumping? I don't need to jump. Okay, I think I warped too soon. Yeah, I warped too soon. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. That's also not it. That's it. Yo, what's up, Jungle Boss? Quickly passing by to say hello before going to bed. Alright, Jungle Boss, thank you so much for stopping by. Do stay a sec to watch this. Okay, this time I should have worked. Yeah, it worked. Okay, now I'm not going to go back there. Oh, I can home buffer. I can't map buffer, but I can still home buffer. That's too late. I'm gonna stay here until it works, though. We're gonna go until it works, dude. That's too early. That is not easy to do, man. Also too late. It's gonna be so hard to do this. No. Okay, that may have worked. No! It was too late. But, well, just barely too late. That... Oh! We're through, but the game is messed up! No, dude! No! I'm gonna have to make it to the save room or teleporter blind. Ugh. So, I have lost invincibility now, because I went through the Emmy door. A checkpoint at the Emmy door? I mean, if I die, I could... I died trying to clip into the sensor door, so if I got checkpointed at the Emmy door, I should be able to get repositioned there. Good thinking, Tyrannosaur. So I killed myself trying to clip into the sensor door. Now I can pause the game, and Corpus has been defeated! Yay, dude! And we didn't soft log! Let's go! That's exactly what I wanted. Guys, we beat the soft lock. Even though... Oh. Corpus, what happened to you, Corpus? Huh? Corpus? Hello? Corpus? Yo. Yo, have a good night, Jungle Boss. Well, we didn't get Phantom Cloak, though. I guess we still can fully beat the game. Maybe maybe if I... this would be stupid to try, but like... Is this all bosses stack? No, this is just dumb shit. This has no place in the speedrun of any sane person, no. I just wanted to see if there was any kind of fun interaction with Corpius by messing up the fight super hard, but if there is, I can see it. Legally defeat all bosses, but don't get Venom Cloak. Well, I guess that is possible now. I did try to use Cloak when I got out of the fight from ledge warping, but I guess it just didn't work, huh? And while the game was black, I wouldn't be able to tell either, right? Oh, unless I actually didn't try when the game was dark, though. That would have made sense. What happens if you get Pulse Radar or Flash Shift? Nothing really changes because you lose them when you next see a cutscene or transition areas. So when you get back to Artaria, you don't even have Flash Shift anymore. It makes no difference. You still get soft locked. I tested that earlier. I only tested with Flash Shift, mind you, but I expect the same thing will happen with Pulse Radar. Well. And you're gonna get this permanent load screen. Cool. Yeah, I still can't Phantom Cloak. Well, he's defeated. We haven't soft locked, but we didn't get Phantom Cloak. I was thinking maybe something to do with clipping down back in the fight, but even then, I think you still get the cutscene for defeating. So like, when we do Kraid with Metroid Suit, if you enter the arena normally, you watch the first cutscene, you destroy Kraid, and there's no cutscene playing. You just one-shot Kraid, and there's no cutscene. You're not exactly soft lock. You also can pause the game, but you don't get a cutscene, so you just continue playing. But when you do this to Corpius, you still get that cutscene. I think that cutscene might not be like tied to the boss directly. It might be a special cutscene from collecting the Phantom Cloak. Like similar to the cutscene that you get when you collect all the other Eon abilities. When you collect Flash Shift, you get a cutscene. When you collect Pulse Radar, you also get a cutscene. When you collect other abilities, you don't get a cutscene. It might just be tied to the ability itself and not the boss. And that being the case, it's not like the boss dying will activate that cutscene, but it's not directly the boss death that does it. It's like it's just tied to it. I'm guessing. Regardless, by ledge warping out of that room, we get to skip whatever that cutscene would have been. So. Yeah, I mean, that part worked. We might be able to cook something else. I don't know. I'm out of ideas for today, chat. The ledge warp trick did work, but it didn't do what I wanted to achieve, which was to somehow still get Phantom Cloak, just skip the cutscenes. I don't think there's another boss fight that does this for us, like... You don't get an upgrade from Kraid, you don't get an upgrade from Drog. You do get an upgrade from Golzuna, but that's from the X core, not Golzuna itself. So it doesn't even matter. And you don't even get a cutscene. So that's not really important. Same thing for SQ. Yeah. I think Corpus is very unique in that sense. It's the only boss that has a cutscene like these, and the only boss that gives you an Aeon ability. So it's not like we can test this tech anywhere else and expect results that would make sense for this fight. So this is really the only place where we can test this BS. And yeah, I'm not really sure. Because the game actually just doesn't let you pause when you ledge warp back after you defeat Corpius. It's kind of hard to. But anyway, that puts us in a similar state to the crate fight. When I ledge warped out of the room and got the kill damage on Corpius, so I didn't get the cutscene, but the game wasn't allowing the pause. And as soon as I have a room transition, the game just goes black like that. Same thing happened on the crate fight. I suppose it happens when you skip a cutscene like that you're not supposed to. For the crate fight, I'm not sure why that happens. The game's probably trying to play two cutscenes at the same time and plays none. In this case, I imagine you could argue for both cases because there is a cutscene that should play to like separate phase 1 from phase 2 on the boss fight, but because you deal so much damage, you just do both phases in one hit. And that's still not enough. Or maybe that's precisely why the boss gets maybe that's exactly why the boss in the thing soft locks you. But I don't think there's a way we can deal just a little nudge of damage with the Metroid suit instead of just outright defeating the boss. Outright defeating it. I don't know. If there was a way that we could transition into phase 2 before killing Orpius, that would have been nice to see, but if all our damage sources deal too much damage, then that's not possible. So yeah, I am really out of ideas. What's up, EA Sadness? I just got in and have to guess that you clipped out of Corpius boss room because of music. This should be a category. We tried something with missiles. We don't have missiles. We can't have missiles with the Metroid suit. I mean, it would be possible for us to come here without Metroid suit and just beat Corpius later, but I mean, you just get Phantom Cloak as normal, as expected. I just wanted to see if it was possible to cheese our way around this with Metroid suit. We have found a few things. It is possible to delete the cutscene, not delete the cutscene, like it is possible to watch the cutscene and back out of the arena, and then you can just go in and out and you never have to worry about the cutscene again. It is possible to set up a ledge warp, drop a bomb to kill Corpius, and ledge warp just before the bomb goes off, so that the boss is defeated, but you escape in here and you dodge the cutscene that you would have watched for obtaining Phantom Cloak. I don't know if it actually gives you Phantom Cloak though. I don't know. I expect it doesn't. I could try it again though. I could try it again. I hope I didn't like snapshot transfer anything that I didn't mean to. Probably not. Yo, what's up, Dioptus? Finally can join the stream. Did we figure out something interesting? A few things. So let me try to sum up what we've done today. Can we even go back to save point? I hope the game doesn't crash in the load screen. We have done a lot of evil to this save file already. Alright, okay, we're back. So let me sum up what we've done today. If you reveal all the areas in the map, you can then use the teleporters without crashing. So first thing I did was I avoided teleporters. I had to just manually quote go through Cataries, Dairon, into Gavrin, and then Ilan and Briannia. I had to do a few clips to achieve this, but I revealed these areas and now the teleporters work without crashing. So I can use them for convenience. I've actually saved over... Oh no, I didn't. I thought I saved over acquiring Flash Shift, but I didn't. So I could actually just go there and get it. Cool. Yeah. I tried to get Flash Shift and then come here, but it didn't seem to change anything. First and foremost, you do lose the ability when you next watch a cutscene or transition to another area. So By the time you come back to Atari, you don't actually have flash shift anymore, and it doesn't have any bearing on the fight whatsoever. The other thing I found out is that you can go in the room, watch the cutscene, and clip back out, and then the cutscene, the initial introduction cutscene never plays again. So you can set up invincibility, go in, go out, go in, go out, do whatever you want, and you don't lose invincibility because the cutscene doesn't play. And you can set up a ledge warp and warp back from the arena. So what I did was, before I explain this part, I'm actually going to answer EAA because this ties in nicely. Interesting. And bombs. So, as I explained earlier, you gain some special powers when you do the escape with Metroid Suit, and even without Metroid Suit, I think you have some of those special powers. But with Metroid Suit, you get 2 of them at least that I know of. You get invincibility to enemies and the ability to kill them on contact. If enemies touch you in Metroid Suit in the escape, they instantly die. But if you go out of the escape, that's no longer the case. You are very vulnerable. You're very much vulnerable. The other special power you get is lethal damage. All of your sources of damage one-shot anything that's not immune to them. And that means you can one-shot things with anything. Melee, bombs, hyper beam, screw attack, everything is going to one-shot enemies that are not immune to the weapon. For example, there are enemies that don't take damage from the dash melee, for example. They're not going to be one-shot by it, but any enemy that is vulnerable to the melee is also going to get one-shot by the melee. So with that in mind, if I drop a bomb next to Corpus, he's not actually immune to the bombs. It's going to be a one-shot, just like it would be with Hyper Beam. So what I try to do is I set up a ledge warp here. I went into the arena. I dropped a bomb next to Corpus's face, and I ledge warped out of the room just before the bomb went off. And the boss dies. I ledge warp here. The boss music continues. I cannot pause. That's what usually happens when you skip a cutscene you're not supposed to. But as soon as I take a room transition, the screen goes black. So you would have to somehow navigate out of Artaria or do something to get the game back to normal. What we did was, with Tyrannosaur's suggestion, was to checkpoint back in the Emmy zone, which I was able to home buffer through the sensor lock door, and I touched the Emmy zone door, and then I lost invincibility, so I tried to clip through the sensor lock door blind, and I respawned here. And after respawning, you could see that Corpus was defeated, but we didn't actually acquire Phantom Cloak, right? Now, the thing I didn't try to do was I didn't try to use Phantom Cloak on the way out to see if it somehow had been given to Samus. And that's kind of an issue because this is the only boss in the game whose death is tied to the acquisition of an ability. SQ dies and gives you an X score, and the X score is what gives you the ability. Same for Gulzuna. Crate doesn't give you any ability. It's gatekeeping Diffusion Beam, but you get Diffusion Beam from the power-up, not from the boss. Drog doesn't give you any ability. And yeah, at the end of the day, Corpus is the only boss that has an end of fight cutscene. And as I said earlier, it's likely that the cutscene that plays when Corpus dies is tied to the death, but it's not directly caused by the death. It might be like when Corpus dies, the game just enables that cutscene the same way that you get a cutscene for the other Eon abilities. Flash Shift, you get a cutscene. Pulse Radar, you get a cutscene. But you don't get a cutscene for regular abilities that you collect in the same manner. So I'm not sure how we can go about this. What I really wanted to do was find a way that we can defeat Corpus, skip the cutscene, but still kind of acquire the Phantom Cloak. Doesn't Red Show's War give you power 1-0? Oh yeah, true. True. Yeah, actually that might be a similar case. I didn't think of that. We can actually test that. Yeah, I didn't think of that fight, but you're right. We could potentially also use invincibility and maybe remove some of the cutscenes and whatnot. Yeah, I guess if we could figure out a way to skip the cutscene but still acquire the ability for one fight, we could probably do it for the other. But I mean, I already have power bombs, right? I don't think it's possible to get to Ravenbeak without having power bombs, so that we could test that. It would be possible to, I mean, start escape with RBX, but I guess you didn't count the enemies as bosses. Yeah, but I mean, we wouldn't be able to get the Retros War. Maybe with SPT. Okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Good point. It's not like it would make testing any easier, but yeah, maybe. Still, I want to try one last thing before we end the stream. This is gonna happen blind, but I'm gonna check if by any chance we acquire Phantom Cloak on the way out. I don't think so. I did press the button, but nothing happened. Even though I couldn't pause, I also didn't see Samus getting cloaked, so probably nothing happens. Nope. Nope. I came up with a setup for this. Alright, that's it. There's this thing where the render allows you to skip all cutscenes that are actual cutscenes, while there's a bunch of in-engine cutscenes that can't be skipped. And the end of enemy segments are all in-engine. Oh. Any idea about this one after Corpius? I want him to do the stab plant. Yeah, this one. Ah, damn it. I try to warp after the explosion. If you try to warp after the explosion, the boss is already dead and your inputs are locked, so it didn't do anything. It's actually kind of tight. The window to correctly ledge warp out of here is actually kind of tight. I wanted to try like walking back into the room and back out just to see if it would give me a Phantom Cloak. I'm guessing it doesn't. And you won't even see it because the screen then turns black. And resetting the checkpoint would lose any ability that I would have acquired, but yeah. Given you can skip it even in vanilla is clear indication that it's not an engine. Alright. So if you were to watch the cutscene, then it would still show flash shift, right? But then you just get whatever ability was supposed to get in Reno. It was supposed to give you in Reno. I'm guessing if it's not an engine, that's what would happen. It would be like pre-rendered with flash shift. I think the most notable cutscene you can skip in Reno that you can't in Vanilla is the counter tutorial. Oh, that's handy. Yeah. It's funny that you can't even skip that in a new game on a completed file. Huh. It's kind of funny that okay, so the first time I used the Omega Cannon, it has some different visual effects. But also, the doors open and close, not at the same time. This one opened and closed first when the power bomb was close to it. So The power bomb deals damage in like a growing circle, I guess like it did in Fusion, but it's not easily noticeable because it happens pretty fast, right? Notice that this door closes first. And now the opposite. It's a very small difference, but it tells you that the power bomb doesn't deal damage instantly. It is probably spaced out by a few frames. Can you get the Omega Cannon while having Metroid Suit? You can, yeah. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward with the shooting modes. I'd recommend you watch part 2 of my Metroid Heist video because I messed around with the Ice Emmy in Metroid Suit and it was a big headache figuring out how to defeat the Ice Emmy with Metroid Suit and Omega Cannon and Broken Cannon because those abilities are just completely messed up. Completely messed up. All right. We're good. Let's try it again. Alright, I expect I'm not gonna try this for too much longer. I need to stop. That's not it. Nope, that's a space ball. That's it. If I recall correctly, you can use the Omega Cannon while walking if you have the broken Omega Cannon at the same time. Oh, is that right? I don't remember testing that. All I know is that if you have the Omega Cannon, you are not actually able to use the Omega Blaster unless you also have missiles. And the only way for you to have missiles is to, one, have the broken Omega Cannon activated and collect a missile tank. That way, you can use missiles anytime and you don't lose them. But if you do have Hyper Beam enabled and not the broken Omega Cannon, if you grab a missile tank, you will continue to have missiles until the first time that you hold and release R. As soon as you hold R, you have access to your missiles. As soon as you release it, you lose the ability to use missiles. So the first time I tried to defeat the Ice Emmy, it was a massive headache to figure out this little piece of wisdom. It literally took me like 2 hours to figure that out. Or more. Okay, bomb exploded, I ledge warp, I think it worked. Yeah, you can hear the boss music. Now, I can shoot, I can aim, I can do everything. I can pause the game, so I did the ledge warp correctly this time. I still can Phantom Cloak. So, whatever happens, I do not have Phantom Cloak right now. So, the screen is going to turn black, but you're still going to be able to hear what happens in the background. So, I'm at the sensor door. The sensor door is open. I'm pressing the button for Phantom Cloak. And the door is still closed, so I do not have Phantom Cloak. So, so the ledge warp caused me to skip the cutscene and acquiring the ability. So, it's not the answer I want. I'm back in Corpy's room. I'm guessing there's really nothing here. At the door. Sensor door. I think this is the upper sensor door. No. Uh-huh. Okay, now I'm at the upper one. Okay, I failed to clip through. Okay, I've clipped through the upper sensor door. I can do it for free because I still have invincibility. Okay, I managed to climb up to the platform. Okay, I managed to climb up to the entrance to Adam Room. I'm in Adam Room. I am talking to Adam. But I don't want to save the game over this. Okay, I'm out of Adam. I'm in the enemy zone. I lost invincibility. I'm being damaged. I'm trying to make it to the yellow TP. So this is the door just below the enemy zone door. Oh my god. I want to try to make it to the yellow teleporter, but this won't be easy. Still, regardless, I do not have Phantom Cloak, so... Okay, I managed to climb up to the platform. I think I'm skewed. I don't know where I am anymore. Alright, chat. I lost track of where I am. I think I must have gone too far into the grapple, the magnet platform. I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh no, I didn't. I'm still okay. I got to the door below yellow TP. I think I'm right next to yellow TP at the wall. No, I'm still at the door. How do I do this part? 1- melee. Okay, this time I actually made it to yellow. How do I TP out of here? Okay, that might be purple or yellow. Or cyan. Okay, so we're back. We're back, chat. Oh my god, that took forever, but we actually made it to yellow TP blind. Oh, that was very weird. That was a lot harder than doing this in Cataries for the purple TP. So, what I expect is going to happen is you're going to see Corpius defeated, but I was never able to use Phantom Cloak at any point. Not now, not ever. So yeah, that counts Scorpius as defeated. So you wouldn't even have to go that far. Dying here at the door or dying to any other kind of collision would have just made the process faster. You're not invincible to dying to hard collision, so this probably would have been the best way to just reset over this. Actually, it might have been the best way to do it, because if you're supposed to get checkpointed here somehow... Alright, that's something I might try next time. If there's a next time for this. Because we got checkpoint at the door, dying at this door, so checkpointed here. The question now is, where exactly would you get checkpointed if you were to die before you get checkpointed anywhere else? That is, I guess, whatever, I'll check next time. But I really don't have any ideas to test here next. It was possible to do the ledge warp, so it was possible to defeat Corpus without getting soft lock, but as for acquiring Phantom Cloak, I don't know. There might be no way to do it with Metroid Suit, for all I know. Chat, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for hanging out here and watching. I hope you were entertained. We did find some very interesting and weird and obscure things about Dread. And that's that. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and bye.